Oracle Park. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Mahle. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
About to get started here, Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers. And we are underway here in San Francisco. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. Awesome play there. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
Jackson Chourio, the next to hit, takes ball one. Mahle, a 6'3" righty, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. Fought off foul. Chourio started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. And that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
This is Bryce Terang. Two down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's William Contreras.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Under the Mendoza line so far this month. Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man at second. The other way. And that'll do it. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Garrett Stallings. What do you have on him? Luis Arraez stands in.
Second baseman, number 1, Luis Arraez.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Now a big stretch at first to bring in the wide throw, and they get the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Out towards right center field. Mitchell on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Take a look at the lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that
is the inning. Giants come up empty in the first. On to the second from Oracle Park, and there's no score on the show. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Foul ball there. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Andrew Vaughn now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Ball one.
No score here in the second. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. 2 down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The throw to first. That's the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Fouled off. He was late. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it is gone. A 2-run homer. The Giants score first. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Mitchell going after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Willie Adames stands in. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away now.
Batting in, the right fielder,
Grant McCray getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. McCray wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball 2. That's ball 3.
The 3-1. And that's outside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Rodriguez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. And that is that. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Oracle Park, top half of the 3rd inning, number 12 getting ready to hit.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Two balls, no strikes, the count.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now around second, going for third.
Batting 9.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Joey Ortiz now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
This one in the air, right field. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here comes Christian Yelich. That's in there. Strike 1. Up the middle, the rise. The flip, there's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
1 out man at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. Over to first, and he's safe. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Yelich over at first with 1 away. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Throw. Save. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bryce Terang.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Doubled in his first AB.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. William Contreras will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Man, that got him square in the mask. That just misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Now here's Jake Bauers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late swing, foul to the left. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, bases are full. Outside, and now it's 3-2. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
2 outs, bases full. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Grounded out his first time up. That misses, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fastball for a strike. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Steps on the plate for the force. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Terang takes it in for the out. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Fly to center his first time. Hey. Right side. Vaughn steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Number 8, designated hitter, Bryce Eldridge.
So now here's the DH, Bryce Eldridge. Fly to left his first time.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. This one in the air center field. Gilbert settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Cooper.
Now it's the shortstop. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
On the ground. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left, Adames fires to first on the run. Throw is high and over his head.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
Go ahead run on base, Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers. Left field, Ramos on the run towards the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers. And a foul ball. Devers measures 6 feet even, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Ball down.
Next offering is downstairs. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped, but it curls foul. Just missed. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Drew
Gilbert, the next Giant to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair.
The batter, number 2.
So man aboard, Willie Adames, the next to hit. Flied out his first time.
Ball.
The 1-0. Fought off foul. Gilbert off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. That one
Ball,
just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a 3-2. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
McRae in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Into center. And that's a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Rodriguez in the box now, takes strike one. Two on, two outs. And a ground ball to first. Vaughn takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Back here at Oracle Park, ready now for the fifth inning. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Sliced hard but foul. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Adames whips it to first on the run. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. The Giants up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball, that's out.
Strike one. That one fouled off. Two down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Mahle gives way. Gave him a good. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Jason Foley. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. In the air, left field. Ramos on the move. Makes the grab.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, number 9, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope. Outside. That's ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Brewers strand 1. They trail it 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias.
All right.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
To third, Ortiz. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Eldridge in the box again. Takes the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No. Inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Struck him out looking. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're up 3-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. At the plate, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Late swing fouled off. You'll one.
Yep,
action in the pen down there. Keaton win. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Brubaker getting loose as well.
That's a ball.
Strike two. And there's the ball.
Outside.
Garrett Mitchell up next for the Brewers. And a payoff pitch. This one popped up. Rodriguez in position. And there's one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Arise to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Cooper Pratt.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for
back
the
now
Brewers,
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Anderson.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Well, 1-run game. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill getting ready to go. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Stepping in, Drew Gilbert. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Vaughn takes it to the bag, and he's out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Outside low. And that is ball one. And Thomas swings through that one. Got him. That's the third out. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. It's now 4-2. Back here in San Francisco, top of inning number 7, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ground ball down the line, and it's foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The tying run at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Comes the 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The Brewers with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field. Brings it in.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. That one in triple digits.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
And the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Ortiz leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that skips in the dirt. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it onto first.
He's in there.
And he beats the throw. He's safe.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. Fly ball to right. McCray under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jason Foley done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Here's a new
Giants,
pitcher from the pen,
34,
JT Brubaker. 32nd appearance.
Brubaker.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, William Contreras. Quick toss to first. Chourio back on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Yeah.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
0-1 now. Brubaker,
Inside ball.
32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. On the ground, right side. A rise onto first, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 4 and the Brewers 3. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Grant McCray. On the ground, and that's just foul. Line drive and foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Jesus.
Here's the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. Just missed. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that one finds its way through, and that's a 1-out single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Luis Arias.
Nope.
And that one
That's
just
inside.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Grant Anderson departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor McGill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ramos stands in now and watches strike one. Ramos wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One left for San Francisco, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're at the top of the eighth, and now the right fielder, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
That's a ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running for Milwaukee. David Hamilton opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. Hit on the ground, might be two. Arias has it for one. And that is a rally killer. Two gone in the eighth.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. JT Brubaker out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Keaton Wynn.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now, Garrett Mitchell. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. In for a strike. Now 1-2. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's downstairs and outside. Gets him to chase after that one. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. It's the Giants 4 and the Brewers 3. Perkins now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 16, Blake.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Jackknifes out of the way. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Devers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Fastball for a strike. And the 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. What a stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Giants go down quietly, and it remains a 4-3 game. We go to the 9th, leading off number 12. And that misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Next for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Yelich at the dish. That clips a corner.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jackson Chourio now at the plate.
Ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants strand the tying run on base to win it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.